Alright, what is up, you guys? I'm here with the Brock Lesnar WWE DVD collection review. So, we have 3 different releases here, and we'll go over how each one differs, and because, obviously one's pretty much just a glorified version of the other. But first we had the Brock Lesnar Here Comes the Pain DVD. This is a 1-disc set. And you have The Rock and Brock there. Great SummerSlam picture. And this one only has a runtime of 3 hours. So you can see the artwork here. 2 hours of DVD extras. So what this is your basic documentary. Just kind of like how they do with, their normal wrestler documentaries. It talks about his life growing up, and really it doesn't get into much of his personal life. He is a very private person, which I understand, because I'm the same way. But it mostly just goes over his career. It shows where he grew up, obviously his high school wrestling days, amateur wrestling. It's a pretty good documentary. I'd definitely go watch it. And it does come with a few matches. You have his match on SmackDown with Hulk Hogan. You have training with SummerSlam, the SummerSlam experience. His match against The Rock at SummerSlam. Hell in a Cell versus The Undertaker, one of my favorite Hell in a Cell matches. WrestleMania 19, my favorite WrestleMania, versus Kurt Angle. A stretcher match with Big Show, and then another match with Big Show on SmackDown. We all know how that one ended. So, kind of a weird red insert there. Not what you would expect. So, yeah, this is really, it's good. But if you want to get the full Here Comes the Pain experience, you want to do the 3-disc set. And this is probably the best Brock Lesnar DVD. So this is the 3-disc set. As you can see, it's kind of more glorified artwork here. Very similar, except it has a border. Cleaned up a bit. Very nice. Very, very nice artwork and packaging. And this one has an extra 4 hours, so 7-hour runtime. Features rare match footage, and we'll get into that. So, like I said, very similar, and it does have a slipcover. If I can get it out. Here, I'll just do this. There we go. Alright, there we go. So there's your inside. Very cool. You have his, tattoo pattern there. Like a little flame. And just, some different shots from his career. Very nice. Bunch of YouTube WWE studio shit. Like I always say, they can print that shit, but they can't print out a nice insert. Yeah. Alright, so artwork in the background, pretty cool, and kind of like a vintage artwork when it comes to the disc. I kind of like that. So there's your background shot. Pretty cool. Alright, so content-wise, what we have, you have the same documentary, and then you have special features added to disc 1. His making his debut in 2002. We have The Next Big Thing, takes on the Hardy Boys, and then his return to WWE in 2012, the night after WrestleMania. But we have some OVW matches on here. We have Leviathan, also known as Batista. You have Rico Constantino and Prototype, which is Rico and John Cena, versus the Minnesota Stretching Crew. You have Jeff Hardy versus Brock Lesnar, RVD versus Brock Lesnar, King of the Ring Finals. Some tag team stuff. You have Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Brock Lesnar. So the same matches as the other release as well. Like you have against The Rock. You have one against Randy Orton on SmackDown. You have his Unforgiven match with The Undertaker, along with the Hell in a Cell. You have the Royal Rumble match. Not the whole match, but, you know, good excerpt from it. Brock Lesnar versus Team Angle, SmackDown. You have his WrestleMania 19 match. Some 2003 stuff. You have the 60-minute Iron Man match with Kurt Angle. Another match with Big Show. You have the Rey Mysterio match on SmackDown. Backlash against John Cena. And then Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 20. That's a gem. Everyone loves that match. So nothing from his after his return. You just have his return. That's about it. So, like I said, just get this one, obviously. This one's cool just to have for a collector's item. But just to compare them there real quick, it's pretty cool. But, getting to the box set. Now, this one comes with a few things. Comes with the gloves. And you get this. It's not actually signed. It does come with a piece of the ring mat from WrestleMania 32. Very nice. And I just keep this with my WrestleMania 32 Steelbook. Just kind of cool to have in there. So, this, you know, I'd recommend this for hardcore Brock Lesnar fans. I'm not the biggest Brock Lesnar fan myself, but I'm a collector. So, you know, you got to get the good stuff. But this is Brock Lesnar Eat, Conquer. Let me say that again. Brock Lesnar Eat, Sleep, Conquer, Repeat. It's been a long day. Pretty cool artwork, you know. And then on the back, just some more screenshots there. So, you know, it does say, this set also features an exclusive Brock Lesnar Topps trading card and an autographed signature card. A lot of people mistook that as it actually being autographed. Don't expect it to be, because it's not. I'm just warning you. Yeah, a lot of people did complain about that. Some people thought it was false advertising. I don't think it's false advertising. I just think they could have been a little more descriptive. Just say it's a piece of ring mat, you know? Alright, so opening it up. Get the DVD out of here carefully. Alright. So, what we have, this was released on its own. It doesn't always come, you know, the box is sold separately as like a deluxe collector's item, which I believe was, what, $40, somewhere around there. So, pretty cool artwork. This is a 3-disc set. And with a runtime of 7 hours, and this one was released in 2016. So, just some more screenshots there. You have Seth Rollins, Undertaker. Show you the spine. Not bad. I do like the artwork on this one. You have the Suplex City. You know, that's a big thing now. You know, him wearing the shirt. You actually have the cool little sign that's pretty cool. Exit F5. Just little stuff like that I like. Okay, you do get a trading card as well. So, just like a little excerpt there. Alright, pretty cool artwork on here too. I really like that. But you just have, here, I'll show you. It goes eat, sleep, conquer, and repeat. So, nice little add-on there to the artwork. You also have the same little pattern in the background as well. Alright, so this one is a match compilation with some interviews and different featurettes. We have OVW, Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin versus Chris Michaels and Sean Casey. You have Brock Lesnar versus Mr. Perfect versus RVD on Raw versus Kurt Angle at SummerSlam. First ever biker chain match versus The Undertaker. And you have the Perfect Storm. So this does get into his later to current years. We have versus Triple H, the Perfect Storm at SummerSlam. Triple H versus Brock Lesnar in the steel cage match. Really disappointed his match with John Cena isn't on here. I love that match. The Extreme Rules match, his first match back. We have CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. WrestleMania 30, The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. We all know why that match is famous. You have John Cena versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. The Royal Rumble Triple Threat, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and Seth Rollins. You have versus Roman Reigns, WrestleMania 31 main event. Versus Seth Rollins at Battleground when The Undertaker came back. And then the great Hell in a Cell match against The Undertaker in 2015 at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. So, if I were to recommend one, you know, it's really hard to recommend just one. But I would say Here Comes the Pain, the 3-disc set. Gives you some good matches. Gives you the documentary, most importantly, for those of you who enjoy those. But, you know, they're all worth checking out if you're a collector and a Brock Lesnar fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite is. And this has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.